I'm doing another tier list on all of the melee weapons in The Walking Dead Sinners, Chapter 1. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get started. Well, one thing before we start, I'm sure you can notice that I have widescreen now. I've changed the settings, so if you guys like this video, like it. Okay, starting off, we have the Shiv. The Shiv is pretty okay. It is definitely a starter knife. It's the first thing you can unlock. And, well, when you go see Honorary, come back here, you can get 2 of these, I believe. So, they're good. They work well. I do have a head in here. And, well, stabs in pretty well. I feel like an insane person doing this, but stabs in pretty well. Comes out pretty nicely. Switch it around the other way. Yeah, and it works fine. But it works fine. So this is definitely for a reason. Like my other tier list video with the .30, it's a starter knife. It does not last that long. It's very cheap, but it does not last that long. You can kill a bunch of walkers with it. It has pretty good throwing, but it's just not worth it compared to everything else. So for that, I'm going to give it a C tier. Moving on, we have the nail bat, or the Bayou Slugger, I think it's actually called. Yeah, I don't know why it's called the nail bat here, but it's very good. It's very fun to use. You could really do some damage with it. You could hit a bunch of zombies. I mean, it's a nail bat. Something I like about it, you can hit it from any angle. It's not like the sword or the axe where you have to hit it perfectly. This, you can just start swinging it around. You'll kill them, and it's super fun to use. I wish I had some zombies around, but of course I'm in the resting place, so I don't. There's another variant of this called the Judge. If you want to see more about this stuff, look at my other video on the tourist edition of Walking Dead Sinners. So anyways, this is really good. It's really fun to use. There is an achievement for it, I believe. I forgot what it was. I think it's like kill 15 people with the nail bat, or the Judge, one of those two. But, I mean, it's very good. It's not great. It's not like I use this every single time I go out and scavenge, but it's good enough to land itself in the A tier. Moving on, we have the Night Shift. The Night Shift, I'm just going to tell you right now, is S tier quality. It is very good. Very quick. It's basically a Shiv. It's what the Shiv wants to be. So, I'll just show you the head. You can see it's a lot faster. It stabs a lot better. And it's a lot faster to get out. So, the thing about it is, well, why it's like really good is because there's basically no resistance pulling out of a zombie head or a person or something like that. There's like stab, there's like no resistance, which is really good. And well, you can swing it around, you can throw it. It has like it has the best throwing stats in the game. But yeah, super fun to use, super good. I always carry one around. Nope. I always carry one around in my backpack. It's not my daily driver, but it is insanely good. So for that, it's going to land itself in the S tier. Next, we have a confusing one, the Cleaver. Why I say confusing is because it's the worst version of this, which I'll talk about later. So I don't think it's as good as the Night Shift, because it's only for chopping. You can't stab with this. I bet you could see that clearly. But this and, well, I think most of the two-handed weapons, you could cut off zombie heads, which is what you see here. So it's really good for that. It doesn't use as much stamina. It's kind of expensive with the materials. Throwing is, well, not good. Don't throw it. I don't know who would. But it's a good chopper. It lasts a while, you can see. And, well, it's super fun to use, super good, and it's a very clean cutter. Maybe I could show you it, but this guy has a helmet, so... yeah. So it does have some resistance coming out of the head, but I mean, what are you expecting? You're chopping into his jaw. Really fun to use, but not as good as the night shift. Not as viable, as you could say. So for that, it's going to land itself in the A tier. Next, we have the best two-handed weapon in the game. Just going to tell you right now, the grass cutter. It's a katana. You can see. It's super fun to use. You can cut off the heads of zombies. Good chopper, slicer. You could cut off arms of zombies. People could stab into them, their heads, their bodies. It's very good. It'll last a long time. It is expensive. Sharp materials is kind of expensive, I guess. But super fun to use. Like, seriously, I could go into, like, the bell, when the bell ring. If I am, like, in the shallows and the bell rings, I could last for, I mean, a long time with this weapon. Because it's very easy to use and it lasts a long time. And, I mean, there's not that much else to say. I think this is what I chopped off that guy's head with. And a little bit of backstory. Spoiler alert. During the DLC, there's people that take your stuff. Both factions take your stuff. And I actually killed one with my gun, and I chopped off his head because I was a little bit angry. Anyways, this weapon is insanely good, the best two-handed weapon in the game. That it's going in the S tier alongside the night shift. Okay, now this next weapon is so good, it's my daily driver for melee weapons. It's going to get itself a new tier, S+. I'm, of course, talking about the Fourth Pain. Now, I haven't been really talking about the aesthetics, really, but all the weapons look good, but this looks amazing. So, you can see it's a street sign, which is 4th Street, I believe, that's what it is. The street sign, if you think a bullet bowl or something like that, a few chips in it, just a bunch of spikes hanging out of it with screws. That is awesome. You can see it's a street sign there, the handle is. But anyways, it's basically what the Cleaver wants to be. It is amazing. It lasts for a bit. It's very sharp. It's a head chopper. It is very, very, very fun to use. It's not that expensive, honestly. And, well, sometimes, like, when I'm not bringing out a melee weapon, I always have this. It's always here. This is, like, literally, I took it out of my pocket to get put right there. But it's so fun to use, so good, and it looks so amazing that it lands itself in the brand new category S+. Okay, now the next weapon, kind of controversial, Smitty's Hand. Smitty's Hand is, well, Wolverine claws, basically, with, like, some fist stuff on it. It's cool. I mean, I've never used it, though. You could stab, you could slash, of course. But the only reason why you're getting this is to have 2 of them and just go on a rampage. It's just super cool to do that, but why would I do that when I could just have the Fourth Pain? Or Cleaver, or any other knife, except for maybe the shiv. I mean, it's cool to use, never use. There's no reason to use it. So for that, it's just not viable at all. So for that, I'm going to give this a C tier. Next, another controversial one, the Steam Mortal. I like the quote here, but anyways, it looks super cool. It looks super, super cool. It's literally just a saw, or a circle saw, that would like go on a machine, and it's attached to a pipe, which is awesome. It's so cool. But it's nothing. Anyways, it looks really cool. It works okay. So for that, I'm gonna give this a B tier. Incoming foes. Okay, I have 3 of the 2-handed weapons that you'll find outside, like when you're scavenging. I'm not gonna cover the one-handed weapons like the screwdriver and the kitchen knife, because I mean, it's basically, they're just worse versions of the shiv. I'm sure you can tell. So let's just get into it. Don't want to waste your time with these. I'm gonna go kind of quick. Crowbar. horrible. Never use this. It is so bad. The only reason why I have the crowbar is for collection purposes. Because other than that, it is dog water. Like, literally, it is horrid. I've killed maybe one zombie with this, but other times I would rather fight with my fists than use the crowbar. So for that, I'm going to give it the lowest tier that I have, D tier. Next, we have the hatchet. The hatchet is just not good either. It's not really a one-handed weapon. It really sways a lot. I mean, you can, I guess, but it's tall enough to be a two-handed weapon. You could grab it two-handed. Why? Why would I use this ever? Like, even in a... I mean, if I was surrounded with zombies, I'd definitely not want an axe at all, but let's say I had nothing else. And I had this, I'm going to die. It does not last that long. It's just not good. So for that, it's going in C tier. It's going in C tier because, well, it's at least usable. So let's continue on. Next, we have the fire axe, or just the axe. This is a major promotional material for The Walking Dead Saints Sinners when it first came out, and even in the loading screen when you're loading up the game, it shows you an axe swinging, which is cool. They even gave out real fire axes with The Walking Dead branding to the devs, which is cool. But anyways, getting onto it, like the Steam Mortal. Because if you miss a little bit, it pushes them back, doing it until you kill them. So for that, I mean, it's not better nor worse than the Steam Mortal, so I'm going to use patch A B as well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to. And if you want to see more Walking Dead videos or just VR videos in general, hit that notification button under the subscribe button. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.